Hello everyone, this is Delphron speaking. I know that we do an immersive roleplay here on The Sims 4 Detective, but I actually ended up deleting a part of the series, so I'm really sorry that we actually are missing an episode. But basically in that episode, our Detective Deli got a promotion, and I don't know why he's looking so buff, so we'll get into that, but I have no idea why he looks so buff right now because his fitness skill is definitely not that not that high. I don't think so anyway. And yeah, he got the spore filter too. So if we come in here, we can see here it is. So he got promoted to evidence eraser. He will now make an additional $8 per hour for a grand total of 104 simoleons per hour. He received 1,299 simoleons, an air reward, and he got new clothes. His new shift starts in less than an hour. And yeah, he bought a lottery ticket. I don't know if that works. I don't know if he even needs a lottery ticket. But we're going to get back into the immersive roleplay. But I did want to say that he did get a promotion since the last episode, and he has the spore filter. It's in his it's in his thing. He has the spore filter here, so he needs to make the hazmat suit. So we're going to go ahead and try and do that as well. But yeah, that's it. All right, guys, back to the role play. Ugh, Claire, I am pretty exhausted. Work today was kind of hard. They must be having something in their protein shakes because I'm actually feeling very buff. Funny you could see me now, Claire. I mean, in person, not just through the cameras in my home. I wonder if Paxton will come over today. My to-do list is gathering. I need to get the spore suit all up and running. Then we can finally enter into that lab and see what's going on. I'm hoping I can get that done today. I'm just going to take a quick nap and change out of my clothes. I may have turned into my pajamas on my porch, but I'm definitely looking a lot more buff than I was previously. I must find out what's in their protein shakes. Claire, I'm gonna hit up the curio shop today. Hopefully, I can find something that I can change the spore filter suit into. Then, at least before work today, I can traverse the deepest parts of the lab and find out what's actually going on here. My job involves erasing mistakes and eliminating any threats to the department. Hopefully, with this position, I'll be able to cover my own tracks too. It's curious that they have such an intense operation going on and we weren't aware. Ah, the curio guy. He's an odd personality. I've kind of grown to like him. I'm going to see if I can convince him to open up his secret inventory to a well-being heir. I'm going to sell some of my evidence to him. Nothing too important, just some photographs of the plants and stuff I've researched myself. Nothing he could have found, in the laboratory himself. Hopefully that'll give me some kind of answer. It looks like he's opened up the curio, just a general curio place to me. I'm going to say no. I don't want anything, and hopefully he'll open up his next one to me. I'm going to tell him about the spores in the lab. Maybe get him thinking about the kind of thought process I want him to go down to. Claire, he has a couple of those hazmat suits in secret inventory. I don't know where he got them, but I'm going to definitely. There we go. Let's buy a hazmat suit. I'm definitely going to buy one. I don't know where he got them, but I need one. Okay. Let's combine it with the hazmat suit. Right, we have the hazmat suit, Claire. Oh, this is gonna get hard. Right, I'm gonna head over to the laboratory, throw on the suit. I'm gonna go by myself because I don't want to get Paxton involved, especially because I don't have two suits for him. This suit is a lot more cumbersome than I originally thought, Claire. Can you hear me? Is it a little bit muffled? Alright, okay. We're gonna go down, use our keycard again. It's a strange thing that they never changed up the codes. You think an operation such as this, they would be rotating the codes constantly and giving out new keycards that you would have to use. It seems like they're kind of lacking in security measures. Perhaps they are overconfident. If you can't tell by my swagger, I'm pretty confident myself. Okay, we're going to head down to the lab myself, and we're just going to have a little bit of a look. Every time I open this door, I still get the creeps. The amount of spores that just seem to come true, I don't really like at all. I'm going to head over and use the keycard in the more densely populated area. This hallway is so covered and dense with the particles. It's a wonder how anyone even makes it through here. I'm going to see if my keycard works in the second inside door. I presume so. It doesn't look any different, and I think the keycard I had. Yep, the keycard I had better security. Alright, Claire. We're going to head down to the second deepest part of the laboratory. Wish me luck. I seem to have entered into a long corridor of hallways. It seems like whatever they have to do, they definitely wanted to keep secure. I'm going to head on in and hopefully find something. I'm going to guess that the spore samples in here are going to be quite toxic and quite overbearing. So I'm going to be careful not to take off my mask. Okay. It seems like there's some kind of laboratory beyond this door. Claire, whatever they were doing here, they were definitely experimenting on these plants. There's plants from all over. They're different progress, different, I guess, segments of life state. I don't even know how to explain. Some are alternate colors and different bushes. There's even like tentacles, and there's even an odd kind of cross platform of some kind of bloomed plant. I wonder if this is the final form of the plant outside my house. It does look rather strange. The computers on the wall are smashed and not really looking the best. I'm going to see if I can take a picture of them. Hopefully we can get a nice little picture of evidence for them. It'd be kind of nice. Okay, where am I? There we go. I forgot that how on my phone has a X-ray feature and it can see through walls, so it's kind of a little bit alarming. Claire, I'm gonna move forward and we're gonna open up this last final door. I'm gonna activate my head cam so you can see exactly what I'm seeing at exactly the same time, just in case anything goes wrong. We're gonna start the live footage and we're gonna see what happens. Claire, you have no idea. It seems like there's some kind of fully formed plant in here. It's massive. There is wide tentacles and other blooms coming from the central piece. I wonder if this is what's going on. The ground is covered in some kind of root system that's intricate and wide. I'm going to attempt to communicate with it. It seems to beckon me forward. Claire. Oh, it's very intimidating, Claire. It's not as hostile as I thought it would be. It seems to be trying to communicate at least. I wonder if there's a way to reason with it. Some way to communicate with it. It seems to be paying attention to my words. I wonder if it's fruit that were ingested by the villagers up in the town of Strangerville. I wonder if that somehow had a cognitive effect on the plant. Maybe it can understand sentience now that it's kind of rudimentary used them as tools. I'm going to attempt to communicate with it again. It has a very hostile nature, but it doesn't seem as violent as before. Claire, I've spent all day trying to use phrases and words and just talk to it, and it seems to be responding to my voice. I've noticed that there's several fruit hanging from below that seems to be kind of indicating with its tentacles. I'm going to try myself and ask it for the fruit. Claire, if I'm not able to shake this, please send in some help. I'm going to see what ingesting the fruit does. At least there's a, a vaccination just outside that I can use, and you have the cortical stimulant that you can use to shock me out of whatever reverie I'll be in. The smacking seemed to work momentarily, so I'm hoping that as long as the stimulant can shock me into awareness. Oh, Claire, it did. It gave me a fruit. Okay, I'm going to eat the bizarre fruit, Claire. Tastes peculiarly sweet. Claire, I don't know what's happening. The mother calls and I must respond, Claire. For some reason, Claire, I can understand exactly what she's saying now. Indeed, she is glorious. This is a far more sentient creature than we ever imagined, Claire. Such a magnificent, magnificent creature. Instead of wanting to annihilate everyone as we originally planned, this plant just wants to live, and I think it thinks that controlling people and bringing people into the fold is better for them. And right now, I really can't. I really can't deny it. The plant is offering me gifts, so I'm going to see what I can do about the career request. Maybe if I move further up, I can find out a little bit more about what's going on. Like all beautiful creatures, the mother answers, and she's glorious in her wisdom. It seems that the mother has granted my ultimate career success, and I don't know what that means, Claire. Claire, it's all so clear to me now, Claire. This plant, whatever it is, it can't control people continuously. The spores need a continuous effect. So in order for it to maintain control, it needs to continually have you ingest its fruit, which it seems to be doing up above. However, the plant itself is not a danger. I was thinking, Claire, if we could just develop a vaccine against the spores that could probably prevent the spore from taking hold, we could render the plant's ability to take over the minds of the villagers completely, meaning we wouldn't have to rid the plant of its area, if you know what I mean. It did grant me career success, so I could direct the forces in this area to, how do we say, protect this area. We could transform this lab once more into a fantastic research ability, and if all goes according to plan, we could in fact have something quite valuable in our possession, Claire.